Ice, interesting
yeah.
that you mentioned that. Are you familiar with papel picado?
No.
No, okay,
I'm
so
not,
bear
I'm
with
sorry.
me, bear with me. The things on the top of this photo, not the little streamer things, but they're like little
flags.
boxes. They look like flags.
Yeah.
They're like kind of like doilies. They're
I'm
very
familiar with.
common around Dia de los Muertos
Yes.
in South Texas,
Yes.
Hispanic culture. That's my dog, by the way, Lindy, at the Dia de los Muertos festival in Corpus Christi. I mentioned that because this morning, this is what was going on the roof of the place I was at.
Okay. And papel, Spanish for paper,
Yes,
right?
but
Okay.
look,
Oh,
look.
there you go. Yeah.
Right?
Certainly.
I was
Yeah.
like, wait, this is Maine's version.
I love it. I see that resemblance for sure.
mean, the roof structure was just allowing these to kind of fall off in sheets, but papel picado.
Very cool.
Now you know. We've got some rain moving through the state, and some of that is an icy mix in the mountains, a higher terrain, and perhaps some snow up in Aroostook County. The next two systems that we're watching, the first one is already affecting us. The second one is way down in the panhandles of Texas and Oklahoma. The rain really moves through the state between now and 11 or 12. Then it's quiet overnight, but windy overnight as the winds pick up out of the west behind this front. Saturday is quiet. I do think we get some higher altitude cirrus clouds. Those tend to be thin, so it may be filtered sunshine for southern Maine Saturday afternoon. And then this one comes in from the Great Lakes region, and it does something that really the last several systems have done. And what happens is the parent low gives way to a new area of low pressure that will develop and then work through the Gulf of Maine. So as this all happens, Saturday late, the rain near the coast starts to move in, and I do think we get a quick transition to inland snow. And I think the busiest time of day will be twofold. We'll have one wave come in the morning pre-dawn hours, then some drier air tries to come through here. But on the backside of this system, between the morning and afternoon, heading into the evening hours, this region of low pressure near the coast is going to try to pull down some wraparound moisture, and that may prolong the snow in the northern parts of the state and down east before this entire thing moves on out of here. So the snow map, 5 to 7 inches up in the mountains, then we taper that down south of Route 2, 1 to 3 inches with just a coating to an inch near the coast. That system does come with the cool down and then a more significant drop in temps late next week. 4 to 8 foot seas tomorrow, water temperatures in the low 40s. So we get the system tonight, another one tomorrow night and into Sunday. It looks like snowier conditions inland, cold rain at the immediate coast, a break Monday, Tuesday, a few more showers passing through Wednesday with another day in the 40s middle of next week with it looks like back to the frigid stuff by week's end next week.
It was a good reprieve. It's a long winter.
January thaw, but it'll refreeze in the grand scheme. Yeah.
Plenty more time to go. Thanks, Alan.